G'day whisky lovers, welcome to the Hard Malt channel. I'm Tim, and today I have kind of a local whisky to review. So this one is from the Timboon Railway Shed Distillery, which is down in the town of Timboon, just off the southwestern coast of Victoria, which is my home state here in Australia. And they have a beautiful little setup down there. Really stunning setting, and they even have a nice little cafe that does a really brilliant lunch. So if you're ever down that way, you want to pop in for the tour and get a bite to eat after, I 100% recommend it. They also have quite an extensive bar which stocks, well, they aim to stock the biggest variety of Australian single malt whisky, and I tell you, they've got quite a collection there, so they're well on their way to having that steak. Now, I actually did the tour down there as well, and they do their tour, or they do their tasting in the bonded warehouse, which I think for me is just a brilliant way to cap off a tour and do the tasting. There's no better way to be sitting in amongst all the casks slowly maturing while you sip away and taste the wares of the distillery. So what I've got here is it's a cask strength version of their port expression. So this one, it's called Christie's Cut. It's called Christie's Cut because they've taken the name from Detective Inspector John Christie, who at the turn of the 19th century was tracking and hunting down various illicit distillers that were active in the region around the town of Timboon, and he managed to capture one who was called Tom Delaney. So they do have another release called Tom Surrender, so hence they're using the names from the historical facts of the region to name their whiskies, which is quite charming. So this one it was distilled in this particular bottle, distilled in February 2017 and bottled in May 23, bottled at 60%. And let's get this in my nice Timboon Railway Shed Distillery glass. So it's a really rich colour, and you might even say it's very, very slightly cloudy. So, and that's due to the fact that it's not chill filtered. So yeah, that's a really rich sort of dark, almost ruby gold sort of a colour. Big vanilla on the nose. Lots of jammy fruits. There's hints of mint as well. I'm getting hints of almond as well. Now they do use a portion of peated malt as well, but any smoke is really quite subtle. Let's see how it is on the palate. Rich jam, raisins, caramelised raisins, if I could say. It's got some warmth, being 60%, but it's actually quite smooth on the way down. Leaves a little tingle on the tongue. Yeah, definite mint note on the nose, which it's not a lot of whiskies give you that, so it's really unusual. Actually, there's a bit of mint that comes through on the palate as well. So you got mint, jam, raisins, like stewed raisins, caramelised raisins. There might be a hint of smoke on the finish, hints of that mint. Perhaps it's almost, maybe hints of eucalypt, but not flavour-wise, just very faint wisps of it, of the aroma. Yeah, very enjoyable drink. So this was matured in French oak export casks. Yeah, really enjoyable Australian whiskey, this one. And as I said, I did visit this distillery earlier this year, so I will share some of the photos that I took from the distillery during the tour. And if you get the chance, please do visit. This is not sponsored. I'm just recommending that these guys are making some really good whiskey. It's nice to see some good Australian distilleries really stepping up and bringing out some really delicious drams. Yeah, so this one was my favourite on the day when we went through the tasting. So hence I came home with this bottle, and I've been nursing it since, so that I can share it with others and get their opinion of it. But my opinion is it is bloody good stuff. So until the next video, cheers folks.